Wake up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Monday morning where it's a crispy 35 degrees, but you know what? We'll be back in the 60s again today. Finally getting to see that snow melting. How are you doing today, Mr. Jai?
I am doing all right, sir. It is we're easily in the mid 70s here in Las Vegas and getting warmer every day.
Awesome. First in the chat is Scarlett. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Carol.
Welcome. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? New week, new perspective. Remember, whatever obstacle is in your way today, it's temporary, and you have everything you need to do the work around it. I like that. Nice. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm not sure if you noticed, I did have an error in my typing, which I was found out this morning, and I corrected it. If you haven't seen it yet, thank you, Jesus. But you are part of the shout out for your trying to get to 500 on your next milestone. And
Yay!
share it also on Facebook.
We gonna get you there, Miss Angela. We
in the
gonna get
post.
you there.
So I'm not sure if you read it, but if you didn't, thank you, Jesus. You can read it now. It's correct. Thank you, Jay.
Always hit up the publisher guy first to read it over.
Yeah, evidently. Good to see you, by the way. And Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? That's right. Just check it out and see if you are subscribed to Angela Isaacs. She is trying to get to her 500 milestone, and you're going to see more of that on my post of the community post, shouting out those who are members of the channel to get to their next milestone. So that's the first to come. Good to see you, Ashley. How you doing? Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and hope your mom's doing well.
Hello, little Debbie.
Today is National Nap Day. I ain't gonna have a problem doing that after this afternoon.
I will gladly crawl under my desk here at work when the show's over.
I'll be glad to go in my recliner, recline it back with both dogs on both of my hips, and just crash. I have no problem with that one. And Terry, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And hopefully, everybody remember to forward your clocks an hour ahead this weekend.
Howdy,
If
Miss
not,
Terry.
you're behind an hour. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. Today's quote: a person who never
Regina.
made a mistake never tried anything new. I like that. You heard that, huh, Jay?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you sounded so excited. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Good morning. National Napping Day is celebrated on the Monday following the daylight. I didn't know that. That's a new one for me. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? It's
Howdy, Miss Jennifer.
encouraging people who took short naps to recover from the hour of sleep. Yeah, I went to bed after 8 o'clock last night. That's unusual for me. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And I was still up before 3 o'clock this morning.
Swampy.
What are you doing today, Glenn? That's right. Remember to set those clocks if you haven't already. That's the first thing I did when I woke up. Although some are automatic electronically, but the rest, a couple of them I had to still do by hand.
Yeah, I freaked myself out driving to work when I realized that I hadn't reset the car,
Uh
and
huh.
the car is supposed to update automatically, and it didn't. And I'm like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing right now? Where
I
am
didn't
I?
see because I didn't notice that yesterday. I was in the car yesterday and I didn't even think about looking. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good
Good
to see
morning,
you.
ladies.
Welcome. Let's see. Jen was already dropping those links. Check them out. She's been dropping links since she got here already.
She's a beast.
Yeah. Monday mix up. Mia's got. I saw she had a show set up for Wednesday. So I'm not sure if she's doing that. Then jumping right on over to Hump Day because she's on our Hump Day auction too this Wednesday. Tonight's our auction every Monday at 6. Much better now that we can see everyone. Awesome. Groovy Girl auction tonight at 7. You're welcome, Angela. Yeah, it was nice to see y'all on the auction last night. I got to go in there for a little while.
There were a bunch of fun auctions over the last few days.
Morning. It states everything is figured out. Oh, really? Ah, I like that.
We had such a good time yesterday with Regina and Carol. That was a
I
fun
was there
show.
for about a half hour to 45 minutes. It's Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Please check out Catherine Young. New book. Let me find it in the chat now. I gotta find it in the chat. What timestamp? Doesn't say.
Oh, that's right, Ellen. I forgot. You live somewhere where they smartly don't do the time change.
Yeah,
God, I wish Nevada would hurry up. Nobody in Nevada wants daylight savings, but we're stuck because of California and Oregon.
yeah. I wish they would get rid of that. It would be nice.
Apparently, we do too much business with those other states that unless they change their times too, we they won't pass the law to do away with it here.
Interesting. I wonder why though. They need to change it. I am following her. Okay. Let's see here. I refuse to change my car clock. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, and unless it does it automatically, I didn't even notice yesterday. I was doing a lot of things yesterday. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Angie,
She's on several auctions this weekend too. She was busy.
she was a busy
I
woman
have
this
a
weekend.
today, but sadly I won't catch as many shows now. Change time change. Aw, Jay, you gave me a new nickname. You gave
Yes,
Carolyn one.
Sister Mary Donut.
Oh, where did that come from? Going back to bed, she say. Was up late, sleepy. Uh oh. Uh oh. Scarlett says the same thing. No time change there yet. Interesting. It sucks because everyone does the things to change.
Scarlett, you're in Wales, correct? Or are you Scotland?
I think Wales in New England. I mean in England. I think. Has
I
another earthquake.
thought she was Wales.
Wow.
Yeah, Swampy. I heard Dawn talking about that the other day.
Darn.
I hope they don't have another moment
Right.
like I don't. Have you seen that video, Johnny, of where the It was down in a swamp somewhere where there was an earthquake, and they had a what do you call them, where the ground just kind of opens up and all the water drains out, sinkhole,
The
and like
sinkhole.
all the trees, you saw everything in the bayou just completely slide
And where
underwater.
you saw that at?
Saw that in a video.
I have to look for it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it on the news either.
That was creepy.
Lori, hello, good morning, and welcome. Blue Lori in the house. No,
So
that's the first I hear of it.
Scarlett, does anybody do time change over in that part,
Yeah.
or you just do it a different time? Different. I know everybody really relies on that Greenwich Mean Time to balance the
My
world,
thought is, I think we're the only ones that do that crap.
because we're a special kind of stupid over here.
Yeah, ethics. I just don't understand the whole thing. I know it was.
I mean, it was back in the days of the farmers. It made sense, but now that we don't really do that anymore, then it doesn't make as much sense anymore.
All right, so this week I will be on tomorrow. Our morning show is, of course, and then on 1:30 I'll be on with Friends Selling with Friends on Mark's channel on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell. And then on Wednesday we have Crazy May Stash. These are our guests for Wednesday. For the Hump Day auction, we have Crazy May Stash, Leslie's Lucky Finds, Miss Marion, and Toochman. We have a long lineup this week, yeah. And also, don't forget to keep Mark in your thoughts and prayers, as Mark will be going to do his surgery this Friday. And Miss Denise got her surgery where she got her stitches out, and now she's going to start her PT, and she's doing okay.
Yay!
Even on this weekend, on was it Friday and Saturday, or Friday night, maybe Saturday, she was on with I think it was Friday, Josie's Place. She was on there with her for a while. Let's see. I just saw some more come in.
It's me, Angie.
Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? We change later in the year. Oh,
wait. So only once a year? How does that work?
That's interesting. All my shows will be an hour later now, 2:11. Going to be an hour earlier, not going to be still 1:11 here. So you need me to change it on the calendar now to 2:11? I'm going to keep changing it back and forth. Tom, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I think you're on the Facebook side. Yep. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome.
Always nice to see somebody coming through Facebook.
Except the monthly get together will still take longer. Now, Ellen, if you don't mind, just send me an email so I can update the community calendar, please. I'm going to remember that before the end of the show. We don't forget. Squirrel. Yep. It's going to be gone. Please email me. Or even go to the calendar and leave me a post. Let me know there. Blue Roy says, I still haven't found. Girl, look, how do you lose a laptop? So now I have set a reward if someone can find it. Girl, try. Where you went? How you can't? Girl, how do you lose a laptop?
You don't have
walk away with it and start using it in your family.
You don't have something like find my iPhone, or where you can send a signal to it to figure out where it's at.
A laptop?
Yeah, you can do that. You can set up all of your devices for under the Find Me, and it'll ping it. Of course, it has to be on for the most part, but even if it's closed, you can still get a rough tracker on where it's at.
Robert has this little keychain thing he bought.
Yep, Apple Tag
phone kind of thing. Yeah.
Yep, those are awesome.
I
recommend everybody do that with their electronics.
Okay, no problem. Let's see here. What else is? Oh yeah. Next Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day already. Wow. Also, don't forget, we're already into the last 1, 2, 3 more weeks left. Not even 3 full weeks. If you're on eBay and you have a store level where you get a coupon for your shipping supplies, make sure you use it before you lose it, because today's already the 9th of March, and we're almost getting at the end of this first quarter. Q1 is almost here and done. So if you haven't used your coupon, make sure you use it before you lose it. Yeah.
Blue Laura,
get that free thing. Oh,
free Blue Laura, you lost your laptop. You lost your tracker. Girl, you lost your marbles. What?
Wow.
You gotta find these things. You
Queen
gotta.
City Picker, how are you doing? Good to see you. Want to say, Tom, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Yep, Tom and Tom. So it's got to be Tom.
I can never remember what city is Queen City.
Think about it. Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How was your weekend?
Oh, speaking of St. Patrick's Day, our show, our Misty Media Live next Tuesday is dedicated to Irish authors. We're going to be talking about all of our favorite authors to come out of the Emerald Isles.
Yeah, it should be Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep, there it is. Yep, Charlotte, North Carolina. Had a great weekend. Awesome, Jeffrey. Everybody's saying it. Like they all knew. What's wrong? You didn't know.
Well, how would I know that?
If you saw how my inventory I have, you would understand how being. You're probably right. You probably forgot it and put it in one of your bins of inventory, right?
You know what, Lori? I did that here at the airport. One morning I had a ton of stuff that I had to pack up here in the warehouse and send up to one of our locations, and I freaked out because I had everything ready to go and I could not find my badge, and I had to. It requires me to badge a couple doors to be able to take the stuff to the dock for people, and I was so upset because they charge a lot if you lose your badge because it's a government issued ID. And it turns out it had apparently when I was boxing stuff up and putting them in the totes, apparently I toted up my badge, and so my staff upstairs were kind enough to take a picture of them holding my badge and basically making me look stupid. So,
Queen City Picker, didn't you or do you still do a live show with somebody? You used to do like a podcast with someone. I'm trying to remember who it was. Why I'm thinking about that right now. I don't know what channel that was on and who you were live with. It's been a while. Yesterday you reset my cable box. So hopefully you got your TV all set up in your room now. With black screen.
oh, but he says it's all working perfect now.
Awesome. With Todd? Is that Todd? Is that with Tom and Todd and them in the morning with the morning show? I thought that was him.
That sounds like a great radio show name, like a morning show on a radio station. It's Tom and Todd in the morning.
What, Silverhair Stacker Todd? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. I did go out a couple of breweries. Ooh. You went to some breweries and you
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Little microbrews, Jeffrey. Little local spots.
Okay, that's what it is. Yep, that's right. And on Thursdays, Wednesdays, y'all do that with or do y'all still do that with Bearded Picker on Wednesdays? That's what I thought I remembered. Yeah, because it's on the calendar. As far as I remember, it's still there. I think. Let me check. I think it is. Yeah, it's still there. That's why the name sounds so familiar. Yeah, it's on the calendar. Yep, it sure is. Yep. All right, so today we're going to be doing a 3-day series because the topic I would like to cover for this week. Why did it hide your comment? Show it. That was weird. Pick a moment. Yeah. And so what we did was I went ahead and broke it up into 3 days. So that way we don't have a whole bunch of reading on one day. But we're going to take it and put it as a series this week. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And hopefully this will get you active in the chat. And we got the other Regina. We got Regina, Ashley, and Ashley Reed. Both are in the chat today. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. It could be afternoon for some of you.
Hello, Michael. Hope your front porch is treating you well.
Ashley, both of the Ashleys are here.
Ashley,
morning, hello, and welcome.
Huggles, Miss Ashley.
So without further ado, let's get into our topic of today, or the week continuation. for today, our series for this week is going to be It's Never Too Late to Prepare Yourself so that you can be a rainbow in somebody else's clouds. For resellers, the clouds are usually death piles or unlisted inventory, low sales, or difficult customers. Position yourself as the rainbow means you aren't just selling stuff, you're providing a solution and showing others that it can be done. The cloud versus the rainbow. The cloud is the overwhelming of the business, the clutter, the death pile, and the burnout. The rainbow is the reseller who organized, consistent, and ready to offer value to either your buyers or your fellow sellers. Your thoughts on today's comment on topic?
Um, even though I'm not quite the same kind of reseller that of the other folks that are here, it's still true in publishing. Um, there's so many different aspects that go into publishing a book, and it's really a lot about time management and making sure that all the steps are in place as you go along so the book gets released on time. That cloud for me is that time management and trying to make sure that the covers are ready and proofreading's done and all that sort of thing. And if you get stuck in your clouds, you definitely everything else falls behind. But then the other presses are looking at what you're doing, and the authors are looking at, well, where's my books, and am I going to be published on time? And I want to be setting up a situation for my authors where they feel confident that, hey, you know what, if I trust you with my book, it's going to come out on time, it's going to be done well. And the only way I can do that is by having my stuff in order and being prepared. There's no such thing as being 100% because you can never predict what might come down the pike and interrupt your plans, but how you react to that within the scope of what you're doing is the rainbow.
And again, you don't have to necessarily just be a reseller because a lot of y'all that are in our community are not all resellers. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for always coming into the community and sharing your thoughts with us on each and every topic. But again, this has to do with either are you the cloud or are you the rainbow? Are you one of those that are cluttered and you get burned out very easy? Or are you the rainbow where you are the one that is organized, consistent, and ready to give value to somebody or something, whether it's in crafting, reselling, writing books, publishing, whatever the case may be? Every category of every community can be part of this topic. So, what are you?
I also think, Johnny, you point out a good thing too, which is about it's not necessarily just a value to your customer, but a value to your fellow reseller, especially in the case of this community where folks are appearing on other people's channels, and it's like you're being representative of that channel at the time that you've been invited. So it's there's a necessity there for everybody to sort of be on the same quality page so that nobody hurts anybody else's channel by showing up and not being prepared or not being on top of their game.
Exactly. Edward, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And it's true because again, it doesn't matter if even if you're going onto somebody else's channel or you're being a guest or you're being part of a community. This can work for anyone in any community. It doesn't necessarily just have to be reselling. So, are you the rainbow? Or are you the cloud? That's part of our series for this week.
Hi,
Let us
Joanne.
put that in the chat. And how are you doing this morning, Joanne? Let's see. Any comments in the chats coming in? I'm going to keep up with the chat. Everybody's chatting with each other. Some of us, we can escape the rainbow.
There's a good comment there from Ellen.
Today, January House has Mike's link. Steve called you. Tell Steve don't bother you at this time. It's like
You're
watching a
busy.
soap opera. I sit on the rainbow. Lord Jesus, child. Don't get me started. That's a whole nother comment for that one on a different show. Yes, I did say that. Let's see. Alan says, I'm the realistic and appreciating the rainbow when it shows up, but prepares for the rain that comes with it. Okay. I try to always be a rainbow.
I'm curious, how many of you folks out there have a death pile And does it, for those that do, is it something that is constantly nagging at you? Is it your death pile because you haven't yet discovered a skill to help you stay on top of it? What causes that death pile in your world?
I can answer that for myself. For me, everything's in boxes. If I got a box that came in, and that's one of the things I've been doing since January 2026. That was my goal for the year. If I purchase something, whatever I purchase, in another box from my inventory, because everything's organized as my inventory as far as categories on the other side of the basement, I can tell you exactly what pile is what and where. But they're in boxes, and each box has its inventory invoice inside that box. That way, I know how much I paid for everything, and that when I pull it, I can process it. For me, it's just because I buy things as I see that I know I can make a profit, but by myself, I can only list so much in a day. So for me, it's just getting to it and processing it because I'm a one man show. But a lot of times, if I'm buying something new in public somewhere, and I come back with that inventory, by that my goal is by Saturday that weekend that has to be listed, and another box of inventory in my basement has to be listed as well by that weekend. So that's my goal that I do for myself. Anyone else? I'm just being honest. All right, I saw a comment come in from Leslie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I am the cloud. My sister Bobby is the rainbow. Is not very organized, but I've never been an organized person. I am the sunshine. Sunshine on my shoulders.
Oh,
You make me
you're certainly
happy.
sunshiny, Carol.
Good morning, Leslie.
Although
We have
I have a feeling if you cross Carol, she's also the lightning and the thunder.
Yeah, you right about that one. Don't be in her thunder. If y'all missed this past weekend, Leslie was on with Josie and we had a blast. I was just chilling in the living room watching YouTube and they were on and I was able to see Miss Denise and Leslie. And there was a comment that came up because we learned something about you have to go watch it because I ain't giving you the story detailed. You got to go watch it to see what we're talking about. And a comment was made, and Josie said, "Oh, I wish we can get that in a picture." And here I am opening up my AI program and I'm doing what I got to do to get it done. Then they say, oh, that's cool. I wonder if it'd be good for this, if you can add this to it. So here I am going back to that same program. Let's adjust this to make it look like this. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, go back and watch Josie's show last Friday because she even showed them in when I was getting them updated. It was too funny. So you got to go watch it. And it was one thing that was in her hand that was made as a joke because it was said in her live show. Go back and watch it. I can't tell you the whole story. You have to come back and let me know what you think it is. And leave comments on this video if you figured out what it was. That'll be your comments. There you go. Call to action. I'm not a death pile. It's an opportunity. And for me, it's just inventory I haven't listed. I don't call it a death pile because I don't just throw it in areas. I have it organized in areas with its original box. Angie says, I do have a death pile. I buy auctions lots, which again, if you buy a lot of things, it does happen that way. So that pile is stuff from the auction that I have no desire to list. Take a lot stuff from rummage sales and springs. And again, that's why a lot of people do these auctions because you can try to get rid of stuff. She's the far. Being the rainbow can be the glimmer of light, joy that someone may need and uplifting their spirits. And that is so true too.
Yeah, I think sometimes it isn't even really about
Material things.
Exactly. It's about personality and being able to be positive. I mean, I I always come back to her, but Al. Whenever I watch Al on one of her shows, I mean that giggle and the light that she brings to her shows is like, okay, it's not possible to have a bad day when you're watching one of her shows. She's
Right.
just so full of life. But that's she may have her own obstacles that she feels are the cloud, but she's bringing that to the rainbow for sure.
All right, Glenn, don't work too hard. Yeah, you did.
Take care, Swampy.
But you know what? Everybody had a good time. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was having fun. And I had a great time. I have a money pile mountain. There you go. Sometimes you have to listen to the obstacle. Listen to the obstacles and realize that you aren't worth dealing with. And some people just don't like dealing with death piles and things like that. Sometimes you do have to change your life. Michael says, did Johnny just say AI? I sure did. I sure did. I'm taking those classes and I learned a lot about how to give it commands, and I loved it. I had a good time with it. And every time they said something different, I did it. I had fun doing it too. I'm on my last class. I'm on day 14 straight of my classes.
Yeah, Michael,
The AI class.
trust me, Michael, he has drunk the Kool-Aid. He is in there.
Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome. So I have to say, go back and watch it, but you may want to also, I'll tell you later about when you might be able to see it again.
Hello, TZ, my love.
It was fun. Yes, it was. It was on Josie's Place this past Friday. Have a great and safe day. Everybody saying hello. Tina, how are you doing? Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. TZ, hello, good morning and welcome. TZ, is it okay that I share the good news or do you want to wait? Let me know by just saying, yeah, I can say something.
Oh, I would be, I, if you've got good news to share, TZ, oh, I hope you do.
And let me know if you want me to share it. She said yes. Okay, y'all. Please keep TZ in your thoughts and prayers. Because so far, as y'all know, if you've been here before, you know that I have a big thing about power of prayer. The good news is, TZ, thank you so much. Again, her and I do talk on the phone occasionally. She does have my number. And she called to tell me the good news. I want to say it was Friday or maybe Saturday. I can't remember exactly what day it was. But her husband is going in and finally getting the surgery that he needs scheduled.
Yay!
So they took care of the paper. They're going to be taking care of a lot more today, I believe it is. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers that everything keeps going smooth for her
Oh,
and her
TZ, I'm
husband.
so happy for you.
And keep her in your thoughts and both of them in your thoughts and prayers, please.
Oh, that's
So
so good
far,
for you.
the news came in, and she's going to find out more, I believe, today. We don't know what time yet. I didn't ask, but yeah, we've been talking. So please keep in your thoughts and prayers that everything goes well in what they need to take
Oh,
care of.
that's great news. Yeah,
Yeah,
fingers crossed here.
it will be this morning. That's what I thought you said. So congratulations, but still keep them in your thoughts and prayers that goes just as smooth as the news they got Friday.
We got to get both of you back so you can enjoy your newly married life.
Yeah, exactly. So it's such great news. And like I told a girl, though, you can call me anytime like that when it comes with that, because her and I've been talking, and I know what's been going on, but I'd rather it's not my place to say. But again, when it comes to good news like that, I want to share if possible, and that's why I'd rather ask first. Yes, you keep your legs crossed, girl, please.
Well, there's a first time for everything, Carol. Oh,
That is so true. All right, Jay. If you don't mind, go ahead and keep up with the chat while I
drop
some
some Miss Jennifer links.
Yeah. I'm coming to
Let's
the end.
see.
So.
The whole thing about the whole thing about the death piles always fascinates me, especially when I'm watching uh, like shed flips and they talk about finding something uh, really great in their pile that they had out in their storage center or something. Like, I'm like, you know what? All the rest of us saw that 6 shows ago. How come we're begging you to bring that stuff out?
You see, for me, that's why I keep it organized because if I process it, I know what it is. Because I always rotate what I list every day. I never list the same thing over and over and over, but I try to do something different to where it's not always the same repetitious every day with the same stuff, so I don't get
Oh,
overwhelmed.
Angie, that's fantastic. She says so many good things are happening. We've been praying for my husband to find a job. He starts his new job today. That's so
Congratulations!
awesome, Angie.
Thank you for
That's
sharing
such
that.
good news.
That is awesome news.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
I know y'all
So,
love to hear that.
was it Angie? Was it difficult to set up his OnlyFans channel, or was it fairly simple? I hear the technology behind it's not too bad as long as you have a good camera.
I'm sure her husband had no problem doing that.
Or did you decide to go the feet pics route? I don't remember which one you guys decided on. I knew it was one of the two.
Yes, indeed. I'm trying to get.
No, you guys deserved the university to cut you guys a break too. So that's really great news. I'm glad to hear that.
Covered in bras. Wow.
Yeah, Regina was on a bra and panty uh field trip yesterday. Apparently I arrived just after the bra segment. I was so disappointed. But they did tell me they did tell me yesterday I was an honorary lady, so I was like, okay,
Yes, indeed.
I can hang out with them.
All right, let's see. You have to watch their show from last night, Johnny. It was a real trip. I was actually watching it, but again, I went to bed by 8 o'clock. I was done. Yeah, I couldn't go any further. I was exhausted. I was in bed by 8. I think it was like 7:15 when I went up.
I will say I make a point of trying to tune into as many shows as I can, and um, boy, the entertainment value there is it's not even really in the stuff that's available for sale. It's just everybody's got just such great personalities.
Hello, Des. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How have you been? How's Tommy 2.0 doing? Monday Mix Up. There's the link. And it says she'll be on tonight, Monday Market at 5:30 Central. Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. But like I said, I watched it till about, I want to say 7:10, 7:15. A good 45 minutes. But yeah, it was time for me to go to bed.
Hmm.
I was up too early yesterday. So, did anybody else have anything special? Did you want to make any more comments about today's topic? We will be doing this in 3 parts. We will be back again tomorrow with part 2 and then part 3 on Wednesday. If you have any topics that you would like for us to talk about on the show, make sure you email me and let me know, and I will turn it into a topic for the morning show. We do have a couple of things ready for next week I've been working on, and there's another couple of topics that I added to the list. So we got a good bit going on. That I'm keeping that list of topics going.
I'm curious for everybody in the chat, what is what is a rainbow type thing that you learned from somebody else that allowed you to get it out of your cloud? So what did you learn from watching somebody else, or a skill that you picked up from somebody else that let you finally get out of your own way for something you need to accomplish for yourself?
We need to make sure we drop this link. Congratulations, 20 years already? Wow. I can't believe this. I met them in person, by the way, and the whole family. And wow, 20 years old, going to be going crazy business wise, going to start back up his YouTube channel this summer. That is awesome news. The lady is getting funny. They could just skip 3 hour mark at the 3 hour mark. Okay. When is his birthday? I think it's on my calendar, if I'm not mistaken. I know we had Josie, oh, the daughter. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Her birthday was on the list. I think the name's on here. Is it coming? When is it his birthday? I just want to make sure I have it on the calendar. I'll have to look. Jazzy, yeah, her birthday was not that long ago. Working on my health. That is awesome, Carol. I feel old. I know, right? Yeah, your birthday was just recently. Yeah, I keep up with that on my between Facebook and the community calendar because I look at it every day and see whose birthdays are coming up that week, so I get an idea. But I don't know if I have them on the calendar. I thought I did.
Yeah,
I just don't know
little Debbie just turned 20 a couple Fridays ago also.
20th of last month. Yeah, that was your birthday. Your birthday is the same day as my dad's. Yeah. Yeah, I said that on the morning show because your birthday is the same day as my dad's and my aunt. I was telling this to Jay before the show. My aunt and my dad and his twin brother were born exactly the same day, 1 year apart. on the 20th. But I'm talking about your son. When is his birthday? I need to make sure I have it on the calendar, which I thought I did. I just don't remember what month. But yeah, your birthday is the same day as my dad's and my aunt, my godmother, actually. Yeah, I got you on the calendar last month. Got a lot of support from many sellers when I first started. I say that I've made a couple of real friends. And you do. You wind up, you do make friends. Today is Joey's birthday. Today? But no wonder it's not on the calendar. No, it sure isn't. But it's going on there now. Tell him I said happy birthday. It's going on there now.
Careful, Scarlett. Forever 21 went out of business over here.
All right, so let me do this.
You don't want to be Forever 21 over there. You may be out of
Repeat.
business.
Custom. I thought his name was on the calendar already, but it's not because I know Jazzy's on there. Yearly, never turn it into purple.
Good morning, baby girl vibes.
And it's there. Tell him I said happy birthday. He is now on the calendar. Baby girl vibes. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, I added it to the calendar now, so I don't forget.
Amen to that, Scarlett. Don't threaten me with a good time.
For anybody who would like to come on and promote your channel, by the way, that link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come up. You just got to remember to make sure you have. Yes, you did, Daz. That's Scarlett. Yeah, that's Scarlett. Make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it won't let you up here unless they're connected. Any plans for today, Mr. J?
Well, I'm at the day job today for the first part of it. So before heading home to take care of my boy Zeke, while my husband's still in Peru, and from there it's just more of production work on all the books I got coming down the pipeline.
Scarlett, I know you feel all that love in that chat, girl. I learned from my therapist that I am in control of myself and my feelings. To not give away any of my. Amen on that one, girlfriend.
Yeah, Regina. I had a therapist tell me it's you can't control what happens to you. You can only control your reaction to it.
Yeah, that's true, Des. It happens. And that is so true, though. But only you can control anything in your life. You know, don't let anybody come in and try to take control of it. Because you know where they can go.
And never let anybody steal your happy. That's the big one. Don't ever let anybody else steal your happy.
Exactly. And there's no reason for you to even stick around that. There's no reason for it. TZ says I use that motto every day. Yeah, you have to, because, you know, a lot of times I look at it this way. If there's somebody who's got like a pity party going on and they're upset about something and they want to bring you down in it, run, get away. Don't stay around it. I'm sorry, but no.
I just recently had to have a big come to Jesus with one of my very dear friends who was sliding down that slide of way too much self-pity and, you know, one-upping everything on how bad it was for her. And I finally just had to kind of tell her, look, this isn't working anymore. You know, I don't want to lose the friendship, but you got to find a way to dig yourself out of this one. It's too much. You gotta get your happy back.
Also, this Thursday, I want to mention something real quick. Good morning, Robin. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello, Robin. This Thursday, I'm going to give you the results of what we talked about last Thursday when it comes to that new updated advertisement thing they got going on with eBay. I tried it, and instead of the whole weekend, I ended it the very next morning. And I'll stay tuned till this Thursday because I'll tell you why and what happened and why I decided to end it the next morning.
I am not surprised.
Yeah. Marjona. Hello, good morning, and welcome. You guys could show a bit more skin. You got to be out of here, dude.
People pay me to keep my clothes on.
Let's see where it is. Right here.
Regina.
Done. Bye-bye. Thank you. Gone. No, we ain't gonna have that. This community and several individuals here have are the rainbow shining bright in the heart and wouldn't. And again, that's a lot of us. We need to always work together. We need to come together. You don't have to worry about timing him out because I hit him from the channel. Yeah, he's
I
gone.
I will say, Regina, I was kind of reaching a dark place with the publishing and just kind of my life in general. Again, a darkness that kind of scares me when it comes around. And somehow I managed to find this community right at the time that I needed it the most. And I 100% agree with you. I think ever since I've met the people here and really engaged with this community, it has really changed my mindset. Um, and there are a lot of really shiny people in this community, and it's so good for everybody. I know for all the selling and stuff is nice, but it's the people behind it that the people behind the community here that just blow me away. It's the first time I have actually felt a part of something in a very, very long time.
With this community, again, we're not just resellers. We do a lot with everybody. In the community, we do have multiple crafters, coin community, crafting community. So as a community together, it doesn't matter what you specialize in. We can all share and learn from everybody, good or bad. There are some things that I've done and tried, and if I don't like it, I'll share it with you. Why I didn't like it, what happened, why.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of YouTube stuff from you, Johnny. That I think especially when I went back and watched some of your stuff on like the earlier trains, like that stuff really helped me figure out how to do some things with YouTube on my channel. It's like you pick up those cues and clues wherever you can.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody out there in your community always has the knowledge that you're missing. Always leverage the power of your community. It takes a village.
And one of the things too, as I always say, there is no I in team, but it takes us all to come together. And I've even been in some channels where I'm in there in the chat, and somebody will say, "Well, I've learned this from, say, Johnny," or they ask a question. I'm going to guide them through the best I can because I don't see what they're dealing with on their side. But if they tell me a good bit of stuff, I can kind of help guide it. And I don't care whose chat I'm in, I'm going to do it. If somebody asks, I'll tell them. You might want to do this, try this. And it seems to work, by doing it. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. Where's Mark?
D, what am I, chopped liver? What?
Mark hasn't been here all month. He won't be here all month. This Friday, he has his surgery. He took the month off. Miss Denise.
She didn't even say hi to me, Johnny. She was just like, she was like, "Hey, Johnny, where's Mark? What's that other guy doing here?"
Nobody. And for some reason, my chat stopped. The last comment I have was from Carol. Interesting. Let me see if this thing is still working. No?
Oh, I hope so. I that's probably true, Regina.
That's interesting. Has everybody else seen the chat?
Well, of course I see it.
I'm talking about in YouTube.
Oh, thank you, D. you know I have mad love for you too.
By the way, Ms. Denise got her stitches out last Friday.
Yay!
For some reason, my chat froze on me on the YouTube side. I gotta close it.
Take care of yourself, TZ. Keep us posted on how everything's going.
All right, TZ. All right, y'all do see it. Okay. All is good on your end. I just need to refresh your mind then. Let me close it because the last comment was Carol. All right, let me mute because I know when I open this.
So much good stuff happening with our members. It's awesome. It's that whole roller coaster. Oh, thank you, D. I just, my whole thing is I want to do right by Mark. I appreciate him, asking me to do this, and I just want to make sure that in the end, Mark is happy with me covering for him. He means a lot to me.
Thank you, Ms. D. Johnny, it has been very glitchy for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, but this one, my chat completely stopped. So I had to close it and reopen it. It's working now. It just stopped moving. I didn't see anything in there with Denise, but I saw it in the stream. So that's how I knew something wasn't right. Yeah, Mark's going for his surgery this Friday. So he did take the month off to get prepared for everything he's got to do and all that pre stuff he's got to do for surgery. So yeah, keep him in your thoughts and prayers. It should be this Friday, as long as everything stays as scheduled. He's going in this Friday. Yeah. So one of the things too, if anybody would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. It is pinned there. You're more than welcome to come on up and promote your channel. If you have anything special going on, let us know. But one of the things about this community is we all try, and I say we because there's always that bad apple in the bunch somewhere. But the object is to stay away from those that are always negative. Yes, by the way, Miss Denise, I was going to talk about that this Thursday again. Miss Denise actually sold her first listed item that she listed on Vinted.
Yay!
It's going out today. So yes, she sold her first item on Vinted.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
Between the E and the A. Let's see. Mark and Mike's Sunday show. Mark wouldn't be. Yeah, Mark was there. Mark won't be there this coming Sunday. Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Denise's Magical Emporium.
Yep. So yeah, he's gonna be his surgery's Friday. So he's trying to prepare everything ahead of time before the surgery.
And can I just say how awesome it is how that so many people are willing to like jump in and help out when something comes up. Nobody ever seems to lose a show. There's always somebody that's like, "Hey, I'll step up and step in if you need somebody to help fill in for a little while." That's we're in a platform like YouTube where consistency is so critical to the algorithm. I just really think it's awesome how everybody steps up to try to help each other out. That's really, really cool.
Well, like for example, the Hump Day auction this Wednesday coming, I want to say it's going to be 260 episode.
Wow.
Episode. Now, that's been within the 6 years that I've been doing, and it just happened last week, last Thursday, where it made 6 years of doing Hump Day auction. Last Thursday. And I have to say, even on the weekends that I took a vacation or traveled, and it was on a day that I was traveling, whoever's my co-host, one of them would take over the show and still run the show to have it keep going. So yes, I agree with you on that one. I had that happen last week. The chat froze up. Yeah, it's been happening a lot lately. But again, it's all of us working together and keeping the show going, because I don't want to stop the show and not have it because I'm not gonna be here. But I have to say that every time we've ever done it, like Dawn has done it, Mark has done it, Denise has done it for me, and the show still went on. Yeah, that's right. We keep it going. The only time, and out of the 6.5 years I've been on YouTube, because it started in November, I only had to cancel the morning show twice. The reason I say twice is, one, I had no control over it because my dog had passed away. I had to go tend to my dogs. That was the first week. And then 2 weeks later, my other dog died.
Thank God.
And that was, again, and that was the only time I ever canceled the morning show. That was it. Other than that, I never canceled a show.
I will say that's one of the, back when I used to be working with the other publisher that shall remain unnamed, I was not good about being consistent with doing live stuff or doing shows, and this community has really reset my mindset. The fact that I'm now doing shows consistently, on an actual schedule, that's all because of the influence of this community on helping me get my brain squared away to where it needs to be to stay consistent with it.
And one of the things too, we all need to be together to be a support team for somebody in our community, because consistency is important. If you're scheduling and you say you're going to do something, make sure you're there to do it. Now, for example, last month when we had the reseller community shop hop, my show, I started it as is, but for some reason my computer decided to blank out and do a freaking update right in the middle of my live show.
Yeah.
So I went on ahead and did everything I had to do, get on my phone and look, I'm rebooting now, and I came back in and finished that show. I was determined to at least finish it, no matter if I didn't have went through all my items I had ready for the show. It's okay, because now I got things I can show that didn't get to be shown that last week. Things happen,
and
but you
it
got
was
to
and
put that.
it was actually kind of fun in the chat because we kept it all going and kept it fun so that, like, you could deal with that, and we just kind of like kept trucking along.
Yeah, and you have to, because technical issues will happen, and you just got to keep on going. Just
Oh yeah,
literally.
technology is terrific when it works.
You see that, right? Y'all see what she's doing, right? Regina says, "My turn for what? To take over the show if I decide to leave and go out somewhere or go do something." But I usually plan ahead of time. So yeah, you want to make sure you have your backup plans ready when you're going consistent, because you just never know what will happen in a live show. Did I goof? Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see ya. Did you goof? I'll keep the hump day humping. Yeah, you would, Regina, because you are something else. I love, and y'all got to be watching it when you're on the show with us. And Regina's in the background, depending on who's on the show. Y'all, she cuts up. We have fun. You got to watch it though, because she'll make you laugh right in the middle of a live show. So yeah,
I was cracking up with her and Carol because, I mean, Carol just comes up with stuff like, you're like,
not Carol.
how does your brain work? Where did that come from? Like, how did you come up with that?
Wait, you ought to see her in person.
Hi, Wendy.
Also, don't forget, April the 25th is our reseller community shop hop train sale. And yes, that is always the last Saturday of each month. And as of right now, I only have one slot left. So if you want to be on the shop hop train sale, let me know by emailing me and letting me know, because I can put you on that one, and that'll close out April. That is why her halo has horns. You right about that one. I bet it is. Regina. Well, hey, I understand, Carol. Does that make me crazy too? Yeah, trust me. When we're in person, it's worse. When we do a meetup, it's worse. Yeah. Carol, when are you going to go back and see Irene? I know you had canceled because of the snowstorms. We need to meet up. We need to do a meetup. We got 2 new places. I found a thrift store in New Hampshire and a bin store in Rhode Island. Or was it Connecticut? Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut. And for those that might have saw it this weekend, I also did an update and added some more stuff in my booth. And they were celebrating 2 years. I can't believe it's already been 2 years. And I've been there over a year, because I actually celebrated there 1 year when I was first there. And I did an update on my booth and posted it on the Facebook group. So if you want to check it out, how I have my booth set up, check it out. I put about 13 or 14 pictures yesterday. I did an update on my booth.
Johnny, have you released your Hawaii video? Did I miss that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm taking a little break right now because I'm dealing with my tax things and making sure I get all that done. Yeah. And I'm also moving things around and closing out some storage units. But when they do come out, they'll be back to back to back. Because I just found this weekend on my hard drive, I've been looking for the video, which I could have sworn I put out, is when I made homemade peanut butter. And then I took that peanut butter and made another dessert out of the homemade peanut butter. I finally found them last night. yesterday. They were in a completely totally different file that I would have never. I had to do a deep search on my hard drive to find them, but I found them. So I'm gonna be putting them.
Michael, did you buy those for yourself or for resale?
Well, but you got to get her done. I bought 36. That was from Goodwill this week. Really? That's a lot.
So basically, Michael, you got a new house so you could fill it up with more Hummels. Was that the reason for the move? Eventually, you're going to run out of real estate. You're going to have to buy a farm.
Yeah. For myself, no one wants them anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is they're a tough resale item. They used to be the hot thing.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm working on all the sales from eBay, from YouTube auctions. I have a format that I use that I put all my because PayPal charges us fees, so I got a column for fees, postage, cost of goods, postage, and my sales. That's all I got left. I've been working on that because I do it every quarter. That way, at the end of the year, I just have to put everything into one form on the spreadsheet. We got to get her done.
That is one of those other things that's in my cloud. Getting on top of all that kind of tracking.
Yeah, I use a spreadsheet. And I actually do one for each month, and then I take those totals and put them into one number, one spreadsheet. Oh, okay. You do yours monthly. Yeah, I do mine on monthly too.
I'm working on setting up AI to take care of it for me. So I've got AI creating a spreadsheet that works for what I need in the publishing end of things, and then it'll supposedly keep working on that for me without me having to do much with it. So we'll see how that goes.
So how is it going to get the numbers? You have to import it?
Yeah, just have to import it.
Actually, I have it, Wendy. Just email me and I'll send it to you. I have it on a hard drive. Yeah, I can send it to you. Just email me and let me know you're asking for that spreadsheet. I do have one that I share with all the resellers. As a member of the channel, yes. I do have that for the members. So email me and I'll send it to you. I have that on a hard drive. And again, I have little things where you implement your numbers, your information. And it'll automatically, I have the formula set up to where once you enter your information, it adds it to the grand total. And then So yeah, no problem. I think I'm a mullet. Business front. Girl. Yeah, just email me and I'll send it to you.
Bro, you're a party up front and a party in the back. It's all party.
Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. My numbers are going to go down a little bit. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. We do this again on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the morning boost topic. Wednesday and then Thursday, I will have some more updates on the subject we talked about last week with the new promoted listing special thing they had on eBay that we talked about last Thursday. I will give you the conclusion of what I found and what I did. And yes, I did not run it for the whole weekend. I only ran it for a couple of days. And I say a couple because I ended it the next morning. So make sure y'all come back for that. And don't forget on Friday is the would you buy it or would you leave it? Don't forget to email me those items that you sold that you would like to share. You can send me multiples. It doesn't have to be just one. And in the email, make sure you include how much you paid for it. Why did you buy it? If you know how long it took to sell. And if you took an offer, what was that offer for? And make sure you send it to me in my email inbox before Friday by 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be glad to add it to the lineup for the next show. Do you still do the hangout after the show? Yes. If you would like to come on after the show's over, yes, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us after the show has ended. So as I say, before I have any other comments, Jay, do you have anything going on that you would like to share?
Not at the moment. Just thank you, everybody, for being here as always.
And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back now. You hear?
first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all.